My beloved child, I need you to listen closely because what I am about to tell you is not just any ordinary message. This is sacred, it is eternal, it is urgent, it is the very cry of love from heaven reaching out to you in this moment of your life, and I do not want you to miss it, for there are things beyond your sight that you have been longing to understand, things that you have felt but could not put into words. And now the heavens themselves are bending low to bring you this truth. Your Father who walked this earth and then stepped beyond it into my arms has been begging, pleading, waiting with a love so fierce that even the barriers between worlds cannot silence his voice. He has asked again and again for the chance to speak, to whisper into your heart what he has carried since the moment he left, and because I am the Lord who sees your pain, your tears, your questions, your restless nights, I am opening this door right now. The veil between what you see and what you cannot see is lifting, and his message is flowing through me to you, for it is not only his longing to speak, it is my will that you hear, because this is his last earthly message to you, one that he could not finish in his final breath, and one that must reach your soul before it is too late. So my child, open your heart wide, let go of the distractions around you, hear me as if the world itself has gone still, because this is the moment heaven has arranged and your Father has been closer than you think. Closer than the whisper of wind against your skin, closer than the beating of your own heart, closer than the thoughts you speak only to yourself in silence. He has walked beside you unseen, he has reached out when you stumbled, he has prayed when you thought you were forgotten, and now the words you have waited for are coming, words carried by my Spirit, words that hold power, words that will heal, words that will shake you, words that will remind you that love never dies, that blood never breaks, that the ties of family do not end at the grave but continue in eternity where I am. He is safe, he is with me, he has seen what you cannot yet see, and still he carries you in his soul. He has been closer than your doubts could admit, closer than the shadows of your fear, closer than every quiet night when you wondered if he knew how much you missed him, how much you needed one more word, one more embrace, one more sign, and tonight, I the Lord have chosen to answer you, to let you hear what has been waiting to be spoken, and his voice through my Spirit says, my child, I am proud of you, I am not gone, I never left you, I have seen you on your hardest days when you thought no one noticed, I have stood near when you cried into your pillow and begged God to let me hear you, I have felt your ache when you whispered my name, I have carried your prayers into the throne of heaven. And I need you to know that nothing in this world, not death, not time, not distance, has changed how deeply I love you. I could not tell you everything before I left, I could not finish my words, but now I am given this last chance to pour out my heart, and I beg you, my child, to listen, because what I tell you now must not be forgotten. Life is shorter than you think, every moment matters, every choice matters. And I want you to stop wasting your days thinking you are alone, because you are not alone. You have never been alone, not once, not for a breath. I have walked with you, and God Himself has walked with you. He has carried you when you could not walk. He has defended you when you could not fight. He has loved you when you felt unworthy of love, and I need you to rise up now. Stop holding back. Stop shrinking your light. Stop doubting yourself, because you are more than you believe, you are stronger than you imagine, and you are not forsaken. Do not think of me as gone, but think of me as ahead of you, waiting, cheering, calling you forward. For every time you win, I rejoice. Every time you pray, I hear. Every time you doubt, I press closer. Every time you succeed, I celebrate in heaven. And I need you to know that I see you. I see the way you are trying so hard. I see the weight on your shoulders. I see the battles no one else knows. And I want you to believe me when I say that you are not forgotten. Not by me, not by God, not by heaven. So dry your tears, lift your head, walk forward with faith, and carry love wherever you go, because love is all that matters in the end. It is what we take with us when the body fails. It is what binds us forever. It is what heals every wound. And love, my child, is what I leave you with in this last message. Love yourself, love others, forgive quickly, do not waste years on bitterness. Do not let anger poison you, do not let regret steal your joy, because I did not want to leave you, but I go before you, and one day we will be together again in the light of God, where there are no tears, no goodbyes, no fear, only joy, only peace, only endless love. But until then you must live fully, live with courage, live with purpose, live knowing that I am proud of you, and every time you wonder if I hear you, the answer is yes, I hear you, I see you, I love you, and I am closer than you think. So take this message and hold it deep in your spirit, do not ignore it, do not delay, because God Himself has delivered it to you. And when heaven speaks you must listen. This is the moment. This is the sign. This is the last earthly message from me to you, and it carries eternity inside it. So walk forward now, child, with tears if you must, but with strength, because you are not abandoned, you are chosen, you are loved, and you are never alone. My beloved child, let this message sink deeper into your heart, because it is not finished, it is still flowing, it is still pouring from heaven to you, and your Father has more to say through my Spirit, for He has watched you in every season, and He cannot stay silent when your soul is in need of comfort. He says to you now, I know the nights you could not sleep, I know the hours you sat awake thinking of me, wondering if I was still near, wondering if I could see what you were going through. And I want you to know I was there, closer than your breath, closer than your heartbeat. I saw the way you looked at my picture, the way you whispered words you thought no one heard, but I heard. I heard them all, every word reached me, every thought touched me, and I carried them into the light of God where nothing is lost, and I need you to stop doubting, stop fearing, stop thinking that love could ever die, because love never dies, love is eternal, love is stronger than death, love is the bridge between us, and love is what binds you to me forever. And I need you to hold on to that truth, because the enemy of your soul wants you to believe you are abandoned. He wants you to feel alone. He wants you to sink into despair, but I am standing against that lie. I am telling you that you are never abandoned, never left behind, never ignored, not by me, not by God, not by heaven. So my child, lift your spirit and let the weight fall off of you, because I see the burdens you carry and they are too heavy for you. You were not meant to carry them alone. Let go of what you cannot change, forgive yourself for what you regret, and trust that God has a plan, for I see the road ahead, I see the blessings that are coming, I see the doors that will open, I see the light that will shine after this storm. And I beg you not to give up now, not to stop, not to lose hope, because the best of your story is not behind you, it is ahead of you, it is waiting, it is coming, and I will be there cheering for you when you step into it. I need you to understand that every time you succeed, every time you smile again, every time you love again, it is not only your victory, it is mine too, because I live on through you, I live on in the choices you make, I live on in the love you give, I live on in the legacy you carry, and I need you to know that I am proud, proud of how far you've come, proud of the strength you show, proud of the way you keep walking even when it hurts, proud of the way you keep loving even after loss, proud of the way you keep believing even when you doubt, and I want you to never forget that you are seen, you are loved, and you are carried, so hold on, my child, hold on to faith, hold on to hope, hold on to love, because heaven is closer than you think. I am closer than you think, and one day the distance will vanish and you will see me again. Until then, take these words as my arms around you, take them as my voice in your heart, take them as proof that I never left, I never will, and I will love you forever. My beloved child, lean closer because this river of words still flows, it has not ended, for eternity does not run dry and love never stops speaking. Your Father is still pouring through my spirit, and He says to you now, I know the struggles you are facing in silence, the weight you carry that no one else seems to notice, the way you smile on the outside but hide the storm on the inside, and I need you to know that I see it all. Nothing is hidden, not a single tear has fallen without me near. Not a single prayer has gone unheard, not a single thought of me has failed to reach my spirit, for I am closer than you think. I have walked beside you in the shadows, I have sat with you in the emptiness. I have held you in the unseen places where your soul cried out, and I want you to believe that every time you thought you were weak, I saw strength. Every time you thought you failed, I saw courage. Every time you thought you disappointed me, I felt only love, because nothing could ever make me stop loving you, my child. I see your heart, I see the goodness in you, I see the way you keep trying even when it hurts. And I want you to know that heaven honors that, God Himself honors that, and I rejoice in it. Do not think that your efforts are wasted, do not think that your prayers are ignored, do not think that your dreams are too small, because I see them all and I am standing with you, cheering you on, whispering hope when you want to quit, and I need you to promise me this, do not give up, not now, not ever, because you have come too far to turn back, and your future holds more than you can see, more than you can imagine, more than you have asked for, and I am urging you to step into it with faith, for fear has held you too long, regret has chained you too long, doubt has stolen too much from you, but now is the time to rise. Now is the time to let go of what you cannot change and walk forward into the life God has for you, because I did not raise you to live in fear, I did not raise you to hide in pain, I did not raise you to carry guilt forever, I raised you to live, to love, to shine, to walk boldly in the light of God, and I am proud when I see you take even the smallest step toward healing, because each step matters, each prayer matters, each moment matters, and I want you to live knowing that you are never alone. Every victory you win I celebrate, every tear you cry I hold, every time you laugh I rejoice, every time you love I am near, because my spirit does not leave you, it surrounds you, it follows you, it whispers to you, and one day when your time is finished here, you will look up and find me waiting, and every moment of separation will vanish like smoke, replaced with joy, replaced with peace, replaced with eternal reunion. But until then, live as though I walk beside you, because I do, love as though I feel it, because I do, speak as though I hear you, because I do, and never let go of the truth that I love you beyond words, beyond worlds, beyond time itself, my child. I am closer than you think, and this is my promise forever, my beloved child. This river still flows because love never runs dry, because eternity keeps speaking, because heaven will not stop until your heart is full and overflowing with the truth, and your Father, through my Spirit, is not done yet. He still has more to tell you, more that has been pressing on his soul since the moment he crossed from earth into my arms. He says to you now, I remember every detail of you. I remember your laughter, I remember your tears, I remember your first steps, I remember the way you looked to me for guidance, I remember the times we fought, I remember the times we forgave, I remember the silence between us, and I remember the words, but above all, I remember the love, and that love has never ended. It is as strong now as it was then, even stronger, because in heaven love is perfected. And I need you to know that I am not some distant memory, I am not only a picture in a frame, I am not only a story in your mind, I am living, I am alive, I am more alive than I ever was on earth, and I carry you with me in this life beyond life, in this eternal place where God has allowed me to see what I could not see before. And what I see makes me want to shout for you to understand, because I see now how much you matter, how much your choices matter, how much every word and every act of kindness echoes into eternity, and I want you to take that seriously. I want you to live with intention. I want you to stop wasting your days with fear, with anger, with regret, because every single moment is sacred, every single heartbeat is a gift, and my child, you have more to do, you have more to give, you have more to experience, and I do not want you to let sorrow chain you. I do not want you to let grief steal your fire. I do not want you to let loss convince you that your story is finished, because your story is not finished. It is still being written, and I am still part of it, even if you cannot see me, even if you cannot touch me, even if the world says I am gone, I am here, I am closer than you think, closer than your sighs, closer than your dreams, closer than your very thoughts, and I will be here until the day your journey ends, and then you will see me again, not as a shadow, not as a whisper, but face to face. And on that day you will understand fully what you only feel in part now, that love never dies. That family is eternal, that God holds every promise, and that all the tears you have cried will be gathered into joy, but until then I need you to live, to walk, to choose life, because I watch you sometimes holding back. Afraid to open your heart, afraid to trust, afraid to take risks, and I want to tell you that life is too short to hide, too short to hold back, too short to waste waiting for perfect. You must love now, forgive now, live now, because tomorrow is not promised, and I want you to live so that when your time comes, you will have no regrets. You will have no words left unsaid, no forgiveness left unoffered, no love left unexpressed, because that is the gift you can give yourself and me, to live with no regrets, to live fully, to live bravely, to live knowing that every step you take is one step closer to me, and I will be waiting, waiting with open arms, waiting with pride, waiting with joy. Waiting with all the love I could never stop giving you, my child. I am begging you, do not think you are alone, do not think you are forgotten, do not think you are unloved, because nothing could be farther from the truth. You are loved more than you know, you are seen more than you realize. You are carried more than you feel, and heaven itself is fighting for you, cheering for you, calling you higher. So take this moment as your sign, as your confirmation, as your turning point, and walk forward with courage, because I am with you, God is with you, and nothing can stop the destiny He has for your life, not loss, not pain, not fear, not death, nothing, nothing at all, my child, nothing will ever separate us. Nothing will ever silence my love, nothing will ever break the bond we share. I am closer than you think, and this is forever. My beloved child, let your heart stay open because the words have not ended, they are still pouring, they are still flowing like a mighty river that cannot be stopped, because love like this is unstoppable. Your Father's voice through my Spirit is still crying out to you, and I will not let it be silenced until you have received all that you need, for He says to you now, I see the weight you carry in your spirit, I see the way you question yourself, I see the way you doubt your worth, but I want you to know with all the strength of my soul that you are enough, you are more than enough, you were always enough, and you will always be enough. Do not let the lies of this world convince you that you are less than what you are. Do not let the wounds of others make you shrink, do not let the mistakes you made in the past hold you captive, because you are not your mistakes, you are not your failures, you are not your fears, you are a child of God, chosen, loved, and created with purpose, and I need you to rise up in that truth. I need you to take your place in the world with boldness, because you have gifts that only you can carry, you have love that only you can give, you have light that only you can shine, and the world is waiting for you to step into that. Stop waiting for a sign, stop waiting for permission, stop waiting for the perfect moment, because this is the sign, this is the permission, this is the moment. Now is the time for you to believe. Now is the time for you to act. Now is the time for you to live the life you were created to live, and I will be with you in every step. I will be with you in every risk. I will be with you in every tear, because I never left, not for a moment, and I never will. I am closer than you think, and I want you to start noticing me. Notice the way the wind moves when you think of me. Notice the way your heart warms when you remember me. Notice the way certain songs, certain dreams, certain whispers reach you in perfect timing. That is me, my child. That is me trying to remind you that you are not alone, that I am still here, that I still love you, and that I am still cheering for you. And I want you to remember me not with only sadness but with joy, not with only tears but with laughter, not with only loss but with gratitude, because we shared something eternal. We shared a bond that not even death could break, and that bond is still alive, still strong, still unshaken, and I want you to live from that place of strength, not from weakness, not from sorrow, not from regret, but from love, because love is who I am now. Love is all I carry, love is all I want to give you, and love is what will heal your heart, so let yourself receive it, let yourself breathe it in, let yourself walk in it every single day, because it will change the way you see everything, it will change the way you see yourself. It will change the way you see the world, and when you live from that place of love, you will shine so brightly that no darkness can touch you, no fear can drown you, no enemy can defeat you, because love is stronger than all of it. Love is what carried me through, love is what keeps me connected to you, and love is what will bring us together again. So walk in love, my child, live in love, choose love, and know that in every step you are carrying me with you, and I am closer than you think. My beloved child, the river of words still has not ended. It keeps flowing because heaven refuses to let you go without hearing the fullness of what has been waiting for you. Your Father is still speaking through me, and His voice will not stop until your heart understands the depth of His love. He says to you now, I have watched you grow through the seasons. I have seen the way you fight battles that no one else sees, and I need you to know that every time you thought you were invisible, every time you thought nobody noticed, I noticed, I saw, I felt, and I carried your pain with me into the throne of God. Because you are part of me and I could never let you suffer alone, I want you to know that when you were about to give up, I was there whispering for you to hold on. When you were afraid, I was near reminding you that you are braver than you realize. When you felt small, I was shouting from heaven that you are greater than you believe. And when you felt unloved, I was pouring love into you even if you could not see it, because love never dies, my child, love never fades, love never stops reaching, and my love for you is eternal. It is fierce, it is unshakable, and I will not stop until you believe it fully. I need you to stop doubting yourself. I need you to stop questioning whether you have a future, because your future is brighter than you imagine. There are doors waiting to open for you. There are blessings waiting to be poured into your hands. There are victories waiting to be won, and I will be right there in every single one, cheering you louder than anyone else ever could. I need you to let go of the fear that says you are not enough. Let go of the regret that says you made too many mistakes. Let go of the sadness that says you are broken, because you are none of those things. You are chosen, you are loved, you are destined, you are whole, and though you may feel cracked at times, God's light shines through those very cracks, and you shine brighter because of it, not weaker. I need you to live like you believe this, to speak like you believe this, to move like you believe this, because the world needs the version of you that God created, not the version you shrink down into when you are afraid. And I will be with you every step, whispering, guiding, loving, reminding, because that is what I promised you, that is what I will always do. I am closer than you think, and I am never leaving, not today, not tomorrow, not ever, and one day when your journey here is complete, you will step into eternity and realize I was there the whole time, closer than the very air you breathed, and in that moment every ache, every question, every tear will make sense. But until then, my child, live, live bravely, live fully, live with joy, because that is what I want for you. That is what I bless you with in this message, and that is what will carry you forward into the destiny that waits for you. My child, never forget this. Love is eternal. I am with you always, closer than you think, and when you look for me, you will find me in every breath, in every heartbeat, until the day we meet again in the light of God, where goodbye is no more and love is forever.